Hello everyone, EtherSong here. The Game Awards were held earlier today and they were a blast to watch. It was great seeing Baldur's Gate 3 receive Game of the Year award. Hopefully we can see some more great games like Baldur's Gate 3 and Elden Ring in the future. During the show, a number of new game trailers were revealed. Out of all of them, these are my top 3 picks. Starting off, a new game from the developer of No Man's Sky, Hello Games, was revealed. Light No Fire is a multiplayer procedural game set in a massive fantasy world. Now I know there have been so many procedural games that have been released or are in development, but what sets this one apart for me is its amazing art direction. I love the colorful world and massive landscapes. There are mountains that you can see that tower above the clouds, that you can actually go to and look across the world, and that sense of scale is something I love. It also appears like the world isn't completely empty. We see some rabbit-like creatures in the trailer, so perhaps there'll be villages or something to discover. In any case, it is a world I would love to explore. And even better, it allows you to explore with your friends. And yes, if No Man's Sky's launch was any indication, we should keep our expectations in check. Hello Games is a small studio with only a few dozen employees. But the developers have also been providing numerous free updates to No Man's Sky and have really turned it around. So even if the game's eventual launch is a little lacking, I believe it could shape up to be an incredible game. The next game that stood out to me was Monster Hunter Wilds. Now, I'm not the biggest Monster Hunter fan. I've tried a few entries in the series and it never really held my interest. I think there's something about the combat that I can't get into, but I recognize its popularity, and it seems like one of those games that once something clicks, you really get hooked on it. The new Monster Hunter Wilds appears like it may be open world instead of connected zones like the previous titles. This trailer got me interested, and depending on what we learn about it going forward, I might give the series another try. My number 1 trailer has to be Black Myth: Wukong. Now, there was another trailer for this game a few months back, and it looked great in that. This new one makes it look even better. I love the modern interpretation of Journey to the West set in a Souls-like world. The world and creature designs are top-notch. It reminds me a little of Sekiro, with it being based on Chinese mythology instead of Japanese. Sekiro is one of my favorite games of all time, so I have high hopes for this one. It can be hard to judge gameplay from trailers, but if it is as good as it looks, this game is going to be amazing. So please, please, please be as good as it looks. This has to be one of my most anticipated games of next year, right up there with Dragon's Dogma 2. So what did you think about the Game Awards? What games are you looking forward to in the future? Let me know in the comments, and as always, thanks for watching. Until next time, later.